Hey everyone, it's Jodas here, and today is Joe's birthday. Is happy birthday to Joe. Today is Joe's birthday. So anyway, let's get into a review. So here is the look at the Transformers Rise of the Beast Studio Series number 101, Leader Class Scourge. Now this version, he's from the upcoming movie Rise of the Beast, I can't wait to see that. So Scourge is a new villain. He's the leader of Terracon, and he is voiced by Peter Dinklage. Now I'm not going to spoil it about the movie. This movie was not come out yet. So yeah, this thing was supposed to come out at the store shelf. So here is the Scourge. He has nice little artwork, pretty menacing. It says Rise of the Beast. It says Asian Plus was made by Hasbro in 2023. On the other side, nice little still image. One thing to point out is my biggest theory. You can see he wears a mask, and his helmet on top, he looks very resembling Optimus Prime from Transformers 2007 movie. Could this might be a multiverse altered dimension? But we'll see. We'll wait to see the movie come out. On the other side, it's got the same image. Nice, beautiful, badass art. And on the back, there is no re-up. Shows the figures of Fisher robot mode to truck mode. I believe semi-truck was junk. It says 31 step. It says Scourge and Terracons that face up against Autobots in the battle for a transport key. Now, this might be a spoiler in the movie. This might be a very spoiler in the movie. In case. So anyway, got a birthday gift from Amazon's for my sisters. So anyway, let's take a quick break. Let's take a look at Scourge out of the package. Alright, we're back with Scourge out of the package. Comes with a vehicle mode. What's pretty nice. Hey, who is behind him? Spot? We're not supposed to hear. Get the heck out of here. Okay, let's take two. Alright, so here's Scourge out of the package, and he is in his vehicle mode. But before we look at vehicle mode, let's take a look at this display stand. And this is where all the Studio Series here comes with this cardboard. And as you want to display to the collections. Now this is nice little artwork, the background. Now this is actually I believe it was Transport Key. I believe they make it, I guess before the movie came out, they already spoiled that where we saw a trailer that Scourge is about ready Transport Key and Bonnie trying to stop, but unfortunately too late. They get pales, but I won't spoil that the movie we see the movie come out like holy crap. Like I didn't see that coming. Nice little cool one says Transfer Rise of the Beast. So let's get vehicle self. So here is Scourge in his truck mode. And he is the leader of the Terracons. Nice little semi truck. Looks more like a junkyard park. It looks kind of reminds me of Megatron from Transformers Dark Moon. So a little rows here. And down here is the robot junks. Overall, it looks really nice. Look detailed. It's very accurate. Now, also you can actually see he has a grill on the symbol. You guys see it? Well, you can't see it. It has Maximals, Autobots. It's got Decepticon logo. And it has Terracon logo on it. I think that's pretty nice, but I guess, again, this might be going to spoil the movie. So we'll wait to see the movie come out. I really like the nice little details. It's got a little scratch of paint. Nice little wool here. Now, only a surgery. It does have a little peg on his back. You can take them off. Now, to transform this cannon, close it to looks like this, which is looks like some kind of arm cannon. I have no idea this is here. Again, we saw a TV spot that was spoiler. He used arm cannon. Just gonna peg. We'll show a bit in robot mode later. And speaking of robot mode, let's get into a transformation itself. Now, first to do, let's take Untitled Chapter. And that. And down here, goes around. Let's get a little peg hole. Goes connect the slide connect. That's that. Next we'll unpeg here. First let's close the little peg. Unpeg its little connect. Close it around. And feet. Okay, move on to his next is a little unpeg, his little rotating around. You can see it has a little kind of hard to see. There's a connect here. Close it. On the other side, do it exactly the same. Gotta be careful. Connect. Next is the length. On the back here, and close it. Oh, almost forgot. And that closed in the back. And that was it. And here's Scourge in his Rotb mode. This figure is pretty taller. It's pretty huge. Let's take a look at the figure scales. Now, this figure stands about. He's 7.5 inches. 7.5 inches. He's almost 8 inches tall. He's really tall compared to the others. Now, here's the size comparison. Here is next to the Earthrise Optimus Prime. And here's next to the Studio Series Optimus Prime from Revenge of Fallen. And here's next to the Marvel Legend of Spot. The figure itself for Scourge, he is a movie version from Rise of Beast. It looks pretty good. He looks just like 100% movie accurate. Now, before that, let's look at the head sculpt first. The head sculpt for Scourge, he looks pretty sick. He looks how he did in the movie. It looks pretty cool. It looks terrifying. It kind of reminds me of the Bionicle looking. It reminds me of the Bionicle looking. I really like his mask. Again, it kind of reminds me of the Bionicle, the bad guy of Bakura. I think it's saying the main villain has a robotic mask. It has little eyes. Well, you can't see it. From the lights. He looks pretty menacing, evil looking. And like has nice detail. It has a robot teeth. Well, you can't see it. Well, you can't see it. It's kind of hard to see to that. The rest of the body looks pretty decent. Looks pretty back and shows back. It's just a little backpack. My only complaint, this pipe is kind of a little loose. This just won't. On this. This little back. Shows the rest of the body with this. One thing has a blade on his weapons, but you cannot take them. You can't take them off. One thing is has little open hands. Bend to close it, make it look like it's hold of weapons. Now, we saw a trailer or TV spot commercial that was used blade or wrist arm instead of hand weapon. Speaking of which, the claw looks nice. Nice little, kind of little hard rubbers. Sadly, cannot rotate wrist, was this kind of disappointment. But the rest of the back and chest looks really sick. It was orange shoulders of plastic. It's kind of hard to see. The rest of the body looks cool. The claw looks nice. It kind of reminds me of Colossal from Kubik's Robots Everyone. Remember that? Overall, it's a really nice figure. Now, for surgery, I mentioned weapons early. He comes with what looks like a cannon. Now, see that little peg hole that goes through his arms. Then you take his off. It's got a little peg here as a pointing fingers. You can fit to his cannon. And here we have Scourge in his ready to shoot his arm cannon. Now again, this might be a spoiler that was saw a TV spot. You can actually check out the clip on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil the movie. We'll just wait to see the movie. I'm pretty excited. Really excited. Looking forward. Cannot wait to see the movie come out. Now he is actually villain. He's along with Terracons of Nightbirds and Battle Trap. I think it's Freezer. And possibly Scorpion's his minions, and that's who sent out the Unicron. Yeah, spoiler, Unicron is a main antagonist apparently. So I really hope it can't wait to see. Hopefully the movies will be fantastic to be redeemed since Bone's success after the last night was total destroyed by fans. After Transfer last night, box set was disasters. Oh, and of course he has a peg hole on his plug into his butt. Yeah, priceless. As for articulation for Scourge, he does get heads on the ball joint, can rotate 360 degrees. He does get up and down on the ball joint. He has a neck articulation, does up and down that much, side to side. His arms goes up and down, goes in and out that much. He has a weird side, which is a transformation. He has a thigh so swivel within the elbows, no wrist articulations. He does get claws and movement. Sadly, cannot wrist articulation, pretty unfortunately. He does get swivel waist movement. Waist can rotate. His leg is forwards and back, goes in and out that much. He has a thigh swivel, then in the knee because of ratchet joints. And ankle forwards and back, side to side. So that's about pretty articulations. So there's my review. Overall, I think Transfer Rotb Studio Series Leader Class Scourge, he looks pretty cool looking figure. I really like this detail. I'm really excited. I cannot wait to see the movie come this Friday. I like the details, the eyes, the colors are pretty movie accurate. I mean, you're a fan of the Bayforms or the upcoming Rise of Beast. I think it's the best, so I highly recommend the collection. This figure is kind of hard to find. He's supposed to hit the shelf very soon. So I'm very happy with this one. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this one. So thanks for watching. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Be sure don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. And bye for now.